Why does AI keep getting my business wrong? The question I have been seeing consistently across Reddit over the last couple of months. So my name's Alex, and I've been looking at why LLMs and AI tools are citing certain businesses over others for about the last year or so. Here's why it matters to you. So if an AI tool like ChatGPT or Perplexity, they're essentially citing a different business that is not yours because yours has incorrect information, this is something that you probably won't even see happen either, unless it's something that you're keeping up with. There's actually a reason behind this, and it's often overlooked. Once you see it, you'll give yourself a little because it'll be that simple to fix. Let me start off with a couple examples. The first question we have, I asked about my favorite Italian restaurant in Ottawa. So I asked ChatGPT, is La Dolce Vita open for lunch? ChatGPT said yes. And you'll see citations like things like TripAdvisor and Facebook and Reddit. Now let's have a look at Perplexity. So it shows they're open, but then also kind of says that they're not open. So it literally is contradicting itself in the exact same sentence. So where's this coming from? Why is this happening? So let's take a look at the sources for Perplexity. So let's open them up and you'll be able to see a couple here, and you'll see the TripAdvisor. Scrolling down, you're gonna see that they're open from 11:30 to 9 o'clock. And if you look over here, you're actually gonna see that the website for the actual business, La Dolce Vita, they're not open for lunch. So that's incorrect. Now, let's watch Gemini. So you're gonna see the loader here, and essentially it's gonna look at Google Maps, and because Gemini comes from Google, and you'll see what the response provides. So Gemini provides open at 5 for dinner. So I asked the same question to 3 AI tools. I got one wrong answer, one right answer, and one answer that contradicted itself in its own answer.
No, you!
Interestingly enough, the one that quoted Google or Google Maps is the one that got it correct. So next question, a little more simple. So is La Dolce Vita on Preston Street still open? Here we have ChatGPT's answer. And so essentially it's gonna show that it is open. So it did show that correctly, but it's gonna also show that the hours are incorrect again. We're seeing 11:30 a.m. open again. And if we go have a look at the sources, you're gonna be able to see that we have TripAdvisor popping up again. Now, Perplexity says open, but it's open till 9, and it is providing the correct response. So now for Gemini, we see that it's gonna look at the Google Maps again. We're gonna see from Sunday through Thursday, we're open from 5 to 9, and then on Fridays and Saturdays, we're open till 10. So now that's twice we've seen TripAdvisor pop up in the situations where the information is incorrect. So the question really becomes, why is this source, TripAdvisor, being quoted instead of the business's website on a regular basis? And why does it hold more weight? That is the fascinating and the interesting part. So yeah, we all know AI can be a little dumb sometimes, but in this situation, it's not actually the AI giving a specifically wrong information on something that it already knows. It's actually citing outdated sources. So here's the part that matters to you. You don't get to pick which sources that AI chooses to pick when somebody's asking about your business. In La Dolce Vita's situation, it happened to be TripAdvisor that held a lot of weight. For your business, it might be something that you opened once and you never touched again, like a Facebook profile or a Google business profile or a Yelp profile. So whatever AI grabs, that's what it's providing as an answer. So this isn't hallucinating, that does happen as well, but in this specific case, this is based on where it's sourcing its information. The good news is this is something that's fixable. So check your website and then go to every other platform. So directories that you have accounts on, Yelp profiles, Reddit, anywhere you have a profile, TripAdvisor, and make sure that the information is consistent across the board. That is what is going to give you the best chance of consistently and accurately being cited by AI. That is your best shot at getting cited properly. So this is the exact problem that I've been working to solve. A tool where somebody can essentially go look and they can see all of the different profiles that have something for their business and make sure that there's consistencies across the board. So I hope this video was useful to you. Make sure to go check out and see what AI is saying about your business. You'll probably find something pretty interesting. And if you want me to keep making videos on and breaking down why AI cites certain businesses or provides incorrect information about certain businesses, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.